basically, Judge, just to give you an overall quickly, this is one that re- the court received an extension for a year, and Judge, you did not want to extend him a year. You wanted to extend him 3 months, but you wanted to call a compliance hearing.
Okay. So, Mr. Griffin,
Yes, ma'am.
I know your issues with fees,
Mhm.
but they're telling me that you're testing positive for marijuana.
Yes, ma'am.
So if you're drug tested today, what are the results going to be?
Positive.
So do you want to be revoked?
No, ma'am.
Then you need to stop using marijuana.
Yes, ma'am.
If you were not using marijuana, this probation would have been done. So how often are you using?
Daily.
All right. So we're going to extend you, and this is what I want. We're going to extend you for 3 months. You better stop using.
Yes, ma'am.
And probation, I'm going to want him tested for levels. And you're going to do 90 sober support meetings in 90 days. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
And why are you being extended? Why do you think you're being extended?
They get you compliant.
Yes. So all of this is completely up to you,
Yes, ma'am.
whether you end up at the Bexar County Jail or whether this is done in 3 months. It's completely up to you. If you continue to use, not going to be good. And what I can tell you is when people have children, and I see that you pay child support, that's a good thing. But I'm sure your children, if you have any visitation with them, they smell marijuana. They smell marijuana in the home. They smell marijuana on your clothes. That is not good for them because in Texas, the use of marijuana is illegal. And that's sending a message to them that it's okay to break the law. And the last thing they need is to have a parent who's going to the Bexar County Jail because they can't follow the rules. And then if you can't follow the rules, how really can you teach them to follow the rules and why it's a good thing to do? Do you understand?
Yes.
All right. Ms. Abrams, is there anything else?
Judge, how would you like to address the community service hours in the parenting class?
All right. You need to complete that parenting class. And if you complete the parenting classes, then the community service hours will be deemed satisfied. But you need to start on those parenting classes. Why haven't you started?
I looked up a parenting class on Google. I didn't know it was a certain one that I had to do until I brought it to my probation officer and she gave me a card and she said that was the one I was supposed to do and it was $85 and I haven't had the $85 to pay for it yet.
Okay. Well, Ms. Abrams will tell you maybe of some more parenting classes that are maybe less expensive. So she'll go over that with you. All right.
Yes, ma'am.
And obviously that parenting class didn't work. Because if it did, you would know that you're supposed to be following the law so that your children can look up to you.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Do you want your children to be proud of you?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Then that's what you need to do. Okay. And stop thinking that the Chicago Bulls are going to be doing anything. They could. I'm a Chicago Bulls fan.
Judge, how often do you want him tested for levels?
We'll test him today to get a baseline. And then do you all want to test him every 2 weeks?
That'll be fine.
All right. So they're going to test you for a baseline. They're going to test you every 2 weeks. If those levels go up, what's going to end up happening is a warrant is going to be issued for your arrest. You're going to be taken into custody. If you don't bond out, you're going to come over in orange at the box, and then you're going to tell me why you can't stop using marijuana. You have a choice to make. Do you potentially want to go to Bexar County Jail? If the answer is yes, continue to use marijuana. If you don't, stop using marijuana. You have any questions?
Amen.
Is there anything else that we can do for you so that you'll be successful? All right. Good luck to you. You're welcome. Are you all ready to proceed on the motion? Okay. Have you all talked with probation?
Yes, I told Sean this morning.
All right. What's the reason for the withdrawal?
Due to the difficulties in proving the contact with Snapchats we need, the screenshots, we don't have them to provide to defense. And then we are not ready to proceed with moving up the new number one yet.
Okay.
That's taken only 2 items.
All right. So with regards to the new number one, at some point, is this going to be refiled or no?
But it's already filed, Your Honor, it's been indicted.
Okay. I mean, the motion to,
Oh, yeah, that's the case.
the motion to revoke, because if the court signs this motion to withdraw, the court is not going to allow the state to then come back with another motion to revoke with the same. All right. So with regards to the alleged contact he has with the complainant, is that the same complainant
Yes, Your Honor, from the new number one, yes,
and the same complainant that's
yes.
with the motion to? All right. Mr. Morris,
Yes, Ms.
how
Boyd.
old are you?
I am 54 years old, ma'am.
All right. So here's the thing. They're asking to withdraw the motion. All right.
Mhm.
They're saying they can't prove up the allegations.
Yes, ma'am.
This is what I'm telling you, and I don't know why people don't understand this. There should be no contact.
Yes, ma'am.
That's by phone. That's sending flowers to apologize. That's sending notes just because. That's trying to woo somebody back. They don't want you anymore. And I'm telling you, even if they do want you, you cannot contact them while you're on this probation. Do you
I
understand?
understand it, ma'am.
Is there anything you do not understand?
I did come in contact with the San Antonio Police Department, ma'am, in regards to her visiting my residence.
Mhm.
And their response, and this is where I got confused. I know probation has the rules, but the San Antonio Police Department, when I called on multiple occasions, they informed me that I need to, they wanted to charge her with criminal mischief because she did damage to my residence
Mhm.
and my vehicle, but they needed me to maintain her there. And I know I understand probation does not want me to have any contact, but this is where I was confused.
Well, this is what I want. Well, this is a suggestion.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm not your attorney.
Yes, ma'am.
If she tries to contact you, then what you should do, one, call the police.
Yes, ma'am.
Number two, call probation and say, just so you know, this person is at my house right now.
Okay.
I'm sure probation has her contact information, and then call your attorney and say, this person is at my house. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Is there anything else that you don't understand that needs to be cleared up?
No, ma'am. Thank you so much, Judge.
All right. With regards to those withdrawal probation, is there any conditions that need to be added?
No, Judge.
All right. All right. And state, do you have contact with the complainant?
Yes, sir.
All right. If I have no jurisdiction over her, but she shouldn't be having contact with him if that's the case. And if you'll let her know that I'm going to sign the motion to withdraw.
Yes, sir.
All right. Is there anything else?
Nothing, Judge.
All right. Thank you. 2018 CR. All right. If you all could not talk behind the court reporter, please. Just move it towards the end. Court is calling 2018 CR 10107, State of Texas versus Priscilla Amaya. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Jason Garahan, Your Honor.
Lori
Okay.
Hafer for Miss Amaya.
And are you Ms. Amaya?
Yes, sir.
Showing you what's entitled Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, I did.
Are you the same Priscilla Amaya who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2018 CR 10107 for the offense of possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, less than 1 gram, on June 28, 2019 for a period of 3 years? Is that you?
Yes, yeah.
State?
Yes, Your Honor. Violated condition number 5 in Bear County, Texas. The defendant Priscilla Maya did then and there fail to report to the supervision officer as directed for the months of November, December 2021 in violation of condition number 5.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
Away the remaining violated conditions, Your Honor.
Any objection?
No, Your Honor.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 5, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, sentence you up to 2 years in the state jail facility, and up to a $10,000 fine? Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 5?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find violation of condition number 5 true. Is there an agreement?
Yes, there is, Your Honor.
Yes.
Yes, for adjudicate guilt, revoke the provision, and sentence the individual to 11 months in the state jail facility.
No objection, Judge. That's our agreement.
All right, Ms. Amaya, are you asking the court to follow that agreement?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you waiving your right to appeal?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so what went wrong with you?
To be honest with you, Your Honor, well, I relapsed and I didn't want to report. I thought working was good enough, but I didn't have my family intact, my kids all together. They were disappointed in me, so they stopped talking to me. But now
Sorry, can you speak up?
I have my kids back in my life and I have my first grandbaby, so I see things different. I know I do need help. And I'm willing to take that help as an outpatient when I get out of Bear County Jail.
Here's the thing. If you want to remain on deferred adjudication, I will let you remain on deferred adjudication. But you're going into inpatient treatment or either you're going to felony drug court. Now, you say, oh, I want to do my time, I will get out and I will take care of things and I will be clean and sober. 9 times out of 10, that's not going to happen. You know why? Because you are looking at 2 years in the state jail facility and you couldn't do it. And you are a person who should not be around your grandchildren or your children because you don't have control of your addictions. You're using opiates. You need help. So if you want, here are your 2 choices. State and defense, they came up with their agreement. Here's your choice. 1, you can be referred to felony drug court. If felony drug court accepts you, great. If they don't, you go into inpatient treatment. Or you can go to the state jail facility for 18 months. Either way, your life, the time is going to pass. Either it's going to pass with you bettering yourself by taking care of your drug addictions, or either it's going to pass with you marking days off the calendar, just doing your time at the state jail facility. So which do you prefer? 18 months at the state jail facility, or perhaps getting treatment for your drug addiction, being the type of grandmother that your grandchildren can be proud of and that your children can be proud of? It's completely up to you.
Yes. May we have a minute, Your Honor?
Yes. Jason, these are difficult choices that people have to make. Prison or treatment?
I totally agree with that.
Are we ready on Amaya, or you're still discussing?
We're ready, Your Honor.
All right. So we're back on the record. In 2018 CR 10107, State of Texas versus Priscilla Amaya. So, Ms. Amaya, have you had a chance to discuss things with your attorney?
Yes, Your Honor.
So which do you prefer?
Your Honor, we're going to take the state jail time, but we are requesting that the court, if the court has the ability to refer or recommend her to a therapeutic community there for drug treatment, we are requesting that.
All right. Then the court.
I think that will allow her to get some credit for her time at state jail.
All right. Is she waiving her right to appeal then or no?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. Then the court will find you guilty. The court will grant the motion, sentence you to 18 months in the state jail facility, give you credit for any time served, and the court will recommend the therapeutic community. Therapeutic community will not increase the amount of time that you're in custody, but I do not have the authority to have them place you in there. The only thing I can do is request and recommend it, but you're also going to have to ask for it. You understand?
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm showing you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement,
Well, not
Well,
actually.
she's waived her right to appeal.
Okay, that's right.
Yes.
You're right.
Thank you. And you've waived your right to appeal. You do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
And because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, we can go off the record. How old are you?
40.
All right, you're 40. You still have a lot of your life in front of you, and you need to make a decision. And I know staying clean and sober is hard. And this is from somebody who's never done drugs, but I understand it's hard based upon my experience in different treatment courts and based upon the fact that I'm having a struggle giving up ice cream. And ice cream is not even as addicting as the drugs that you're taking. But if you don't stop, one or two things are going to happen. Either you're going to continue going in and out of the prison, or either you may end up with a bad batch and you may end up overdosing. And I don't think you want your children or your grandchildren to read about you in the news where it's bodies found on whatever street it is. And then they finally identify it and it's you. You understand? But you're going to have to work for it. And when you get out, there are plenty of places that have free treatment for you. Okay.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.